Scorpio, welcome to your April sex, love, and emotion forecast. So, this is a general love reading. It may not resonate with you, and that's fine. Do not try to make it resonate with you if it doesn't. If it does, there is no extended because I will be looking at you and your person side by side. So, let's get started. What does Scorpio need to know? They are already talking to you. What does Scorpio's person have to say? All right, so for your most recent past, we have Nine of Cups, wish fulfilled, blowing that magical dandelion off into the universe for this love that you desire that's come to you. Current energy, King of Cups, just being in it and reflective and just strong in your love. But with the King of Cups, there is sometimes also not like sharing or showcasing your emotions fully. But then we have future energy of the Queen of Wands. And with the Queen of Wands sounds strong in her presence, moving forward, no qualms about anything that she is. So for your person, Scorpio, we get Nine of Swords for their past energy. So they're in their head about a pain that they've had. Current energy, the Star. So they are pouring the Two of Cups into this water from this magic from the universe that's almost like the beginnings of that infinity symbol. And you see at the same time we have the King of Cups like in the water. So your person is trying to get you to open up to them. Future energy, Four of Wands, which I feel will happen because this is, celebration, moving towards things together. Good signs. Let's clarify your past, Scorpio. Nine of Cups. So to get to this wish fulfilled, you had a journey. So we have Five of Wands. So there was a big battle that you went through. Huge battle that you went through. Lots of chaos, lots of conflict. To the Ten of Swords, the end of a bloody war, being just done with it. To the Eight of Cups, walking away from something, which is in order to blow that wish for your wish fulfilled into your life. Let's clarify your person. This Nine of Swords. So they were busy being in their head and they looked up and there you were. And with the Chariot, it was like love at first sight. Like it happened so quickly. With the Five of Pentacles, they were very unprepared for it. And they initially felt like they didn't have anything to offer you. With the Six of Wands, though, they realized what a good combination you were together and how stable it was and how good it felt to be with you and move forward. So let's clarify King of Cups. For Scorpio. So we have death. So yeah, King of Cups comes in, brings you a whole new beginning. Knight of Pentacles. You felt like you could move slowly into this. However, with the Eight of Wands, there was no slow about this. Like, it was passionate, it happened quickly, it was moving forward rapidly. Let's clarify your person with the star. So we had Judgment that was peeking its head out. So I feel like initially, because of your lack of, you're not putting the emotion really into it, as far as they're concerned. So not communicating, lots of passion, but not communicating. There's this Three of Swords where there may be instances where your person just felt like you were breaking their heart. It could have been triggers that you were creating for them. And standing here in front of this, symbol of death, they needed to go through that in order to really figure out what they wanted. So Page of Pentacles, they climbed up their tree, took some of their stuff with them, like you did as a kid, to be reflective and to look out over the backyard and figure out, or the playground, figure out what it was that you wanted, what they wanted, before coming into their own with the Queen of Cups. And so now we have a power couple with the King and Queen of Cups. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands, future energy for Scorpio. We got an extra. So we have the Magician. So you realized just how much you manifested this into your life, and you brought the wand and you brought the cup in. You brought it in so that you could create this new stability, new stable home with the Ace of Pentacles. And that whole feeling gives you this Four of Cups where you're almost in awe of what you've created, almost to the point a little bit of like an obsessiveness. However, with the King of Wands, there is a commitment here coming forward. We started with the overall energy of the Queen of Wands, and I feel like your person is coming forward with this commitment. Let's clarify the Four of Wands, your person's future energy. So, the Fool, your person, this has just transformed them, and they're ready to move into this without any question. with the Knight of Swords, it has brought them through that storm. We had that 9 of Swords there in the beginning. And now with the Knight of Swords, like they have worked through it and they are moving past it to the world where they have transformed. They do have that open blossoming happening. Like the world is at their fingertips. Everything's awakened. Everything's aligned. So let's clarify this. A little more insight, please. So, Scorpio, what was this fight from your past? So we get 4 of Wands, Knight of Wands, and 9 of Shields. So I feel like you left something that felt stable but was very unfulfilling behind. For something, you wanted something better. You remember you were wishing for the 9 of Cups. You wanted this equal and supportive, joyous union with deep passion underneath this cup. However, it was hard to do because you were terrified and you desired to go back. Like you were going to go back before anything took off with this Knight of Wands energy. So let's clarify. I want to clarify this 5 of Pentacles with your person in their past. So they were in pain. You came along and it was like instant karmic connection. 5 of Pentacles, feeling like they can't offer you anything except for love, which they wanted to offer you. And so they kind of retreated inward with the 9 of Swords to try to figure out, how do I do this? Because we've got, again, 9 of Swords on top now, 9 of Swords here. Your person has a pattern of going inward. And part of that, I feel like, is they can work through things really well on the other side of the 3rd dimension. And part of it is because they didn't have a real partnership before to have somebody there to work things through with. And so to get to that 6 of Wands space, they had to open up to that intuitiveness and bring that strength into all of this. So let's clarify death in your current energy, Scorpio. So you got the King of Cups, clarified by death. So, and even in death, you can see all of the butterflies. So, starting over, new beginning, rebirth. Because Ace of Cups is coming through from the other side. Your person was moving it from the fifth dimension. It's coming through, wanting you to be their other half. However, you're fighting yourself. On the one side, you have the Five of Swords, where you're like, this cannot happen. Things like this don't happen. There is a war coming. Like, I know war. I've been through a war. You just got out of a war. You're like, war is coming. I'm just going to keep my own head down so that I don't lose my head and just walk away from death, as if you can walk away from death and all of that transformation. Scorpio. And you can't, because with the Chariot, it was all coming so quickly that Eight of Wands, it was coming too quickly for you to stop. It was already in motion from the universe. So let's clarify the Three of Swords on this other side with your person. So here they are. You're their star. They want to take a chance on you with this Wheel of Fortune. However, you're all caught up with death. You're not looking at the two cups that are being filled. You're trying to, like, how do I get away from this as quickly as I can? And they're all like, what is going on? Why are you so bound up in pain? Which causes them pain. All right, I want to clarify the Magician in your future energy. So you were saying, you know, here we have the Druid. Like, let's face this. And all the pain and the baggage that I've brought with me with this tower. Let's see if we can magically, like, just get rid of it, dump it, be done with it. And by doing this, by having this complete, like, meltdown, freak out, like, episode, whatever you want to call it, it balances things back out and brings you this Six of Cauldron and brings you back together in a place of understanding. I also want to clarify this Four of Cups. Like I said, it's almost like an obsessive energy there. With the Six of Swords, you're just allowing you to be led to where you're going. And just be careful that you don't get into a dysfunctional dynamic. Because with the Star and your feelings towards this person, you are pouring these jugs of water into the water here. But on the one side, it's fractured. And so there's still, I feel like, a lot that you haven't dealt with. It's good that you have the Tower moment and you are starting to deal with it, but don't let this become a relationship that doesn't serve equally. With the Three of Wands, it is very passionate, and I don't see that there's any problems with that side of things whatsoever. But you can't base everything on passion. And I feel like there could be some codependence on your part of this. So let's clarify the Fool for your person's future energy. Again, what did I just say? King of Wands. There is no lack of passion within this relationship. However, with the Hanged Man, your person is left trying to figure things out a lot of the time without you. And with the Page of Shields, they are going to feel like they are in this creation of stability by themselves. And they may like to be the hero. Let's clarify this Knight of Swords. What did I say? Eight of Shields. Like, you're just standing there. They're doing all the work. You're just enjoying all the passion. Bring me your wand. Bring me your penis chair. I'm enjoying all of this that you give me. But what truly needs to come forward is this Two of Cauldrons, which can happen, equal give and take, but the part that I'm seeing here is that you're on two different lands, one in the water, one in the sand. You're not in the same space in this relationship. So I'm going to say, if you are going to go with this relationship, really great person, you got to work through your stuff. You've got to finish this transformation and work through all of this so that you're not in a codependent relationship. So let's pull some messages from the universe. So, Six of Swords. I mean, it's great. You are walking away from the pain of the past. Seven of Cups. Allowing this option to come forward, trying to take the balance from it, but you can see you're just along for the ride, and under that partial moon you're a little bit deceptive about it. But with Three of Cups, it has the ability to bring everything around to where it needs to be. But it's up to you to do that work to actually make it happen. So I hope that is helpful for you going forward, Scorpio. and I will see you next time. Bye.